Good afternoon. What a palaver. But I've got on, and I just hope that whoever comes on manages to hear me. I kind of hear Pierre Stacey, and I don't know what's happened to my StreamYard on my tablet, but we'll get it figured out. So I'm just waiting to see if anybody comes on. I'm not sure how. Oh, God, am I supposed to see that? How do I get the... I'm trying to... I can't see the writing. The writing's too small. Right, hold on. Right. We'll just have to go from there because I can see Christine Campbell. Marjana, Linda, Perwinder. Please bear with me. You can't hear. Oh, great. Can anybody else hear me? Loads of... Can you all hear me? Right, loads of technical problems today. Right, I will do my best, but I'm going to have to try and balance this so that I can kind of see the names. Oops, stay there. So I'm going to be squint. Okay, we're not in a boat, but I'm going to be squint. I'm on the phone and I'm really struggling. Christine Campbell. Christine Campbell, can I come to you? So bear with me today, I'm afraid. It's just been chronic. I will need to get help on this. So Christine Campbell. So we'll just do a little emoji and then come back. I've got Christine's card here, so if she pops in, then I tell me this damn thing. There you are, Christine. I thought that froze. I love techno and it loves me not. So Christine, I've got this one for you if you can see it. I got gifted these cards. And as you can see, you've got the red in the center, which comes in with like heart issues. Would you understand heartache? Would you understand just inner problems at the moment with life? You're looking for calm in and around. But it also looks, would you understand if I give you an urn of ashes? Sentimental, an urn of ashes, Christine, because I want to mention an urn. I also want to take you out into the hills, but your paths just now are kind of like going screw whiff all over the place. So you're trying to find your new direction at the moment, and you're kind of finding it hard to go forward. Situations in and around is kind of like pulling you back, and it's like life is holding you back, you're holding yourself back, and emotions is holding yourself back as well, if you can understand it that way, Christine. And it's but coming in with a calm as well, can I say, because you've got all this new growth, new beginnings, new starts, new life. So there is life at the end of the tunnel, but not at the end of the tunnel for going up there, end of the tunnel for your progression forward, that it'll make sense and it'll slot in, and then you'll be able to sort of like continue, can I say. Now, you've also got, I call this the unofficial death card, okay? It's like releasing everything, just releasing and giving you a brand new blackboard to start continuing your life from now. Bringing in your ideas, your fruition, bringing in your seeds to plant. You've got lots of greens, the 10 completion. So this is kind of settling, but there'll be a little bit more time. So it's like moving for completion to beginning again. So it's like mapping out your life. The deer comes in with the leap of faith, because the deer has faith in everything. It's got faith in the weather, the environment. It's got faith in itself, and it's strong. And it also comes in with self-reliant as well. So can I say that you're a very resilient lady? You've got the strength, and it's just seeing it through and remembering how far you have come and accepting you. But remembering, give yourself a little TLC too, okay? Because you're just wanting this beautiful comfort blanket around you, and telling you that everything will be fine, okay? Just taking a little bit more time to work out, because everything that's going on around you, Christine, it's drained. So it's building up that energies again, and it's building up you to move forward. I have no idea who's, you see, I can't see your replies. I hate the phone. My phone's too small. And so I hope that made sense, Christine, and thank you for working with me. Right. Is it Margiana? Are you still with us? Hello, Claire. It's looking for Margiana. If I've said it right, forgive me if I haven't. Hello, Starlight. There you are. There you are. Okay. So, you have got... Has life been too busy in and around you at the moment? And has it been too hectic? Because I want to bring in peace for you. And I want to bring in the quiet, because you have got... Pull the brakes on, lady. Pull the brakes on. Stepping into stillness. So it's stepping into your power, but it's also stepping into you. And it's also bringing in this calm and this quiet for you. And it's just been all over the place. Just all over the place. And it's trying to make sense and sensibility out of it, if you can take it that way. I also feel with you that you've had so many challenges to step across, and it's just been one thing after another. And it's like, stop. I want to get off, and I want to get my life back. And so it's bringing in the healing, bringing in the communication. Would you understand misunderstood communication in and around you? just getting little bits and pieces and not getting the full story. And it's finding that calm and trying to just... And but I want to say that there's a lot of healing going from your head right down to your feet. And keep sending up to the angels. Keep sending it up to Spirit and the angels and ask for help. Okay? And they will see it through. They will see it through. They will give that extra help. But you need to take TLC for yourself. Okay? Because you need that rest moment. Because if you're resting, you're healing. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. I'm sorry, I can't see. You've got tiny, tiny little writing, and I'm just about making out names. So if I shout out names that's wrong, then I shoot the messenger. It's that little thing. But hopefully I'll be sorted for next week. And thank you for working with me. Right, Linda. Looking for Linda, and then Perwinda after Linda. Gosh, that was almost poetry, wasn't it? That was almost poetry. So, Linda. I've missed all this fun. I've already got you down, Tony. Hi, Linda. Right, what are you getting? Ooh. Where does it stop? No one knows. You would understand that just now there's just so much going on that you're unsure in which way to go. Would you understand being pulled here, there, and everywhere, Linda? And you're trying to settle on one thing, but you've progressed to completion, can I say, Linda? So it's now time to choose your next thing to either worry about or to move forward or to try. And so the Wheel of Fortune actually puts quite a lot of things into your perspective, and actually puts a lot of things into your pathway. So the choices is there, and it's bringing in relationships, it's bringing in emotions, it's bringing in the home, bringing in the heart, bringing in... Would you understand an engagement? I want to give you an engagement ring. Do you understand an engagement around you? And but it's also bringing in that, oh, yes, I've done it, and I'm moving forward to your next vocation, Ken. And so this is giving you the pathway forward, giving you that communication, bringing in the peace, and also bringing in, can I say, just that breath. Just that breath. Hi, Charlene. And now you've actually got to complement this, the Wheel of Fortune, and you've got the 10, which is completion, and you've got the 10 of Swords, which is releasing and completion. So you have come a long way to get to where you are now. So it's building on it. Peace is coming in. You've got spirit, you've got friendship, you've got emotions, you've got the fire, you've got the energy, and you've got the green for go, new beginnings, new starts, new life. So this is your time to start re-evaluating, if you can make it that way. Okay? And oh, I wish I could read the small print. And this is my new glasses. Only got them a week and a half ago. Right, so, but would you understand, it's now time to strengthen your tree of life and move forward. Trust your instincts, trust your gut, and move forward. Okay? And the big print that comes up in the bottom, I'm only seeing that amount. So I've got October. I want to go back to the big screen. Put me back. Please put me back. Right. So I hope that made sense. And thank you for working with me. Parwinder, are you still with us? It's hard, but have faith in yourself. Okay? Believe in your belief. I didn't take out a lot of cards today because I didn't think I would have needed them. And but hey ho, we've got them. Periwinkle, are you still with us? If not, I'll give you a wee emoji, and if you come back on. Christine M. Christine, oh, Periwinkle, here you are. Right. If I squint, I'm trying to read this very, very small print. You're practically like the second last line on your optician test. And but we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll make this work. We will make this work. Right, Parwinder. Would you understand if I said that you're letting the grass grow under your feet? Holding self back. Because you've got the mushroom here. And with the red top, would you understand that it's been a little bit toxic in and around you? And part of it, you're sort of like, why? You're next, Christine, so don't disappear. And because it seems to be that moving forward. Or would you understand you've been in the past lately, reminiscing? And but I'll just continue and I'll catch up everything when I'm off. And but I want to say that with now this has got so many cracks in it, and with the poisonous mushroom here, or if it's a toadstool, I'm unsure. That's why I don't pick any. You would understand that it's been lots and lots and lots of little cracks building and building and building, and it's trying to get that. Stop it. Why is this happening? Why can't nobody speak direct to one another? And you're trying to sort of like cement over these cracks. But there's a lot of blinkered people around this situation. So I want to say that stay true to yourself. Okay? Stand tall and stay true to yourself. If it gets too bad, try and keep out of the vortex and stay on the sidelines, using your creativity to come out of the box and look at things differently. But there's progression going on. So although it'll still be a little more time, a little bit more toxic, and a little bit more frustration, I feel that there is progression to completion so that this can be sorted, because it just seems to be through everything. It's just all intertwined in with the cracks and everything, and it's creating more cracks as it goes on. You've also got the seeds flying from the top. So can you take your dreams and inspirations and start building on them, and for what you want out of life? You've got the peace of sitting down at the garden table and having a nice cuppa and just breathe. And you've also got the black taxi, you know, that black taxi barrier things. And so that's another breath moment. So take a step back, breathe, and then reevaluate. But start focusing on yourself for moving forward and getting your dreams and aspirations into fruition. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Christine. So I've got Christine, Donna, Elaine, and then Mandy. Shout yous all out in a winner. Christine. Decisions. Using your choices and creativity. I want to say, would you understand that there's a little bit of unrest in amongst either the workplace or family? Because I just feel there's a little bit of static in and around. A little bit of anger, words being said, looking for peace and communication, holding back, and but also trying to map out career and money, Christine. And so it's trying to get everybody on the same page. Would you understand that? Trying to get everybody on the same page and coming back together and just having that peaceful moment, because it's beautiful and peaceful out of the archway. So it's looking for that new ideas and challenges to bring harmony. You've got the 2 green candles burning, and so that's usually like releasing and manifesting what you want. And it's the brain's fried. Would you understand that my brain? I didn't need anybody else's to make my brain a little bit dipsy. It goes dipsy on its own. And so it's bringing in, trying to calm things down. Approach things on a different way. Approach it in a way like sort of like writing down your do's and your don'ts, your pros and your cons, and then trying to figure out from there. But listen to your gut, okay? And being creative about all this and just settling your choices and decisions, pinpointing them, and then getting them actioned, and then letting them move on, okay? And then that'll lighten the load, and then it winna feel sore on your collarbones with the weight, okay? So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Donna. Mm, 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 mm. I'm sending, or should I say, you're sending healing, you're sending love, and you're sending just that peace. You've got the beautiful arched door at the back here, and it's that leap of faith in moving forward. You've got an old-fashioned ear trumpet. An old-fashioned ear trumpet. So you would understand connections. And I want to say building up on your spiritual journey as well, and building up on that intuition that you've climbed. I've just got that climb every mountain, cross every glen. That's all I'm singing. And the darkness here has diminished. So you have come far and wide. You've got a lot of tentacles out just now, because there's a lot of things that you want to bring into your life, but you're more content because you're doing it for yourself. And it's giving you that transformation, challenges, and peace. And it's just warms the heart as you achieve one thing, the next thing, the other thing, the next thing, because quite a long time ago, you didn't think that you could, and you've proved yourself that you can. So it's taken up to that next level. You've got the hand of help, just stand just like that, hand of help. Not an awful lot of support in it because you don't need it anymore. You are growing and growing and growing and coming in with a lot of love. Keep radiating that healing, keep radiating that love, and life ticks over. Hunky-dory. Okay? So thank you for that. I know what's missing. My Scottish cards is missing. I knew I was missing something. So hope that made sense, Donna. Elaine, are you still with us? Because I know that people quite like. No, I don't have me Scottish cards handy. And so Elaine, looking for Elaine. And then I'm looking for Mandy. And then I'll be looking for... Hello, Kim. And then I'll be looking for... Is it Tahana? Elaine, hello. Right. Are you ready to do battle, Elaine? Or are you ready for a night out with a lot of chit-chat? Because I feel there's a lot of conversation coming out here. And I want to say that it's like putting the world to rights, Elaine. It's like putting the world to rights. And just having that moment with family, friends, and just having a really good blether. And clearing the tubes, can I say. And so a lot of communication coming in. I want to give healing around the hip area. I want to give healing around the neck. And I want to give healing round about the throat, if you can take it that way. And but you're an awful worrywart as well, because you're always in your mind and always in your thoughts. And if you haven't got your own thoughts to think, oh, you're awa thinking on somebody else's. And would you understand that this has been a long time coming? Just laughter, chat, good food, drink, and then just being, and just getting everything lighter, taking the concrete away. A lot of healing coming in and around you as well. And I want to give the IV, so you're needing strength at this moment as well, Elaine, for moving forward. And the bird of prey comes in, and it's like all seeing. So would you understand that you need to open up your eyes a little bit more and see things for what they are and not rose tinted? And because I just feel that just sort of like bringing that in. But movement's coming, so be ready for your next push forward, and you'll deal with it with pride, and you will deal with it very well, and you will achieve. Okay? So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Mandy, are you still with us? Hi, Vicky. Welcome. I know that when a friend of mine comes on to my circle, it's 7:30 here, and then it's 4:30 in the morning with you. She's very dedicated. Hi, Mandy. Right, Mandy. Gosh, I've missed this. I've had quite a few weeks of... Mandy, putting your life in order. Has it been a bit chaotic at the moment? I'll find out when I come off. God, somebody just caught my throat there just now. And so would you understand that putting your life in order, looking at the changes, decluttering, and I feel that this is more decluttering within rather than out. So it's decluttering here, and decluttering here, okay? And because when it sort of like comes up, it gets a little bit stagnant. And because I feel it's more external rather than material, if you can take it that way. And so it's just cleansing, nature, grounding, peace. And can you give yourself a little bit of TLC? Because it feels like you're just needing to give yourself some self-love, okay? Because it's been a bit harsh. And we all forget about ourselves. We never include ourselves until last. So it's time to put yourself up on that throne and think of yourself and start being nice to yourself, okay? Because we are entitled. We're entitled to it as well as anybody else. We can give it and give it and give it. But not a lot comes back for self. So we have to give self, okay? So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Now, is it Tahana? Tahana? I'm just squinting to see if there's any new names, because the names are about the size of the second line, but any writing underneath, no chance, because I couldn't do that last line at the opticians. So she's got an emoji, and if she comes on, that's fine. Claire, are you still with us, Claire? So I've got Claire, and then Starlight, and then Tony. Claire, Starlight, and then Tony. Your time's up on the boat on the pond. Come in, come in. Right, so, right, I've given all you lovely ladies emojis, but if you come on, we will get you in. Anybody new coming in, the strange squinting like that is trying to read the names because it's so small. So small. The Kimmy, are you still with us? Kimmy. Looking for Kimmy. And Kimmy gets an emoji. Lois. Oh, Kimmy, you're there. Lois, if you're there next, come in. Right, Kimmy. These are cards that I got gifted, so I'm still gelling with them. But Kimmy, would you understand matters of the heart? It's been a little bit emotional in and around you, but I feel as well that you're getting energy and looking at your horizons, Kimmy. And would you understand that you're just looking for that peace coming in? It's been challenging, and I want to say that would you understand a hip bone? I know it's strange just giving you a hip bone, but a hip bone, because I want to mention problems with a hip. So whether if it's not for yourself, would you understand it for someone close to you? There's been a lot of tears shed, and I just feel that I just want to come through the screen, give you a great big hug, and say everything's going to be fine, because it's just been so challenging and so emotional. I also feel that there's also someone dealing with a heart issue in and around you. And would you understand? Would you Oh, I don't know how to say this. Would you understand a baby scan, but there's no baby? I'm just seeing an empty scan. And I am so, so sorry. But its spirit is just letting you know that they're in and around. Or would you understand trying for a child. As I said, I'll get all the answers when I come off, hopefully, if it comes on where it normally comes on. You just want changes and you just want to progress. But I want to give you like a Buddha, but not the big chunky Buddhas. You know, is it the Tibetan Buddhas that sits? And I just feel that bringing in that calm, that faith, and because you've had to call on quite a bit. I want to give you a doggy in spirit, a lively little wee doggy. And I just feel that much around. You've got one of that Venus flytraps. You know, the trumpet ones, where it's there. So would you understand that in and around you just now, that it seems too good to be true? And when it's too good to be true, it means that there's just something underlying. So watch your back. And because I just feel caution there. Just caution there. You've got the browns coming in, so trying to give you brown, the teeth started to go, grounding, and we're just we're just halfway through, and that's the teeth starting to go, and they're mine, they're nails, and but I want to say that time to sow your seeds as well. When you turn it upside down, everything's just piling here. But when you turn it this way, it's moving up to the peace and the grounding and the tranquility. And I want to say that, would you understand the name Vanessa? Vanessa. I just got that shouted in there just now. It's been a while since I've had names again. I'm giving you green peppers as well. Green foods for energy, cleansing. And but I just feel that although this takes time, it will. I just see, and my this will take time, but time heals. Okay, don't beat yourself up for any grief, any upset, any emotions. Don't beat yourself up over it, because everybody takes their own time for moving forward. Okay, but it's not forever. Okay, so there is a way forward, and I wish you well, and thank you for working with me. Lois, are you still with us? Oh my golly gosh, I can't read my writing because I was trying to catch everybody for the little. So Lois, and then I'm looking for, is it Liv Connery? Liv. And I'm not touching the hint because I'll lose you again. I'm not trusting myself in techno today. It is, isn't it? Yes. Mish, are you still with us? Mish. Got Mish, then Charlene, and then Arabella. It's the next 3. Looking for Mish? Okay, Charlene. Oh, Charlene, you've got 2 together, so if they're stuck together, then it's meant to be. Emotions, relationships, work, and just people in general. And then you've got the Hermit. So with the 5 of Cups, you would understand that I feel that this is more behind rather than in front. So would you understand that you have been dealing with a lot of past and dealing with a releasing? And because you've got a lot of greens coming in here, so new beginnings, new starts, new life, but it hasn't been easy because there's quite a lot of long grass. You've got fire in the sky, so there's been a lot of emotions, there's been a lot of things to sort out, there's been a lot of, can I say disruption, if that's the right word? But there's a lot of yellow coming in, so you are now finding peace, spirit, and you are finding friendships. I want to say that now I understand that I did read posts about your friend, and I want to say that there is, I don't know if you can see just up here, a lady kind of like building up. That's why I like the cards, because it's different every time. There's a lady building up there, and it's also surrounded in the reds. So there's a bit of anger there as to this lady passing when she was. But I don't feel she scratched an old head. But I still feel very much connected, if you can take it that way. And it's trying to just sort of like deal with things. This lady comes in that if you made friends, you were friends. And she makes me feel that a long time she would have taken things kind of like what we all do in this journey. We take things for face value. We deal with a lot, and we deal with a lot of people's aggression. We deal with a lot of people's emotions, and we deal a lot with a lot of jealousy, can I say? And that's the biggest thing. And that's why we've got to try and get a harder skin. And but I feel a lot of laughter with this lady. I feel quite light. But I know that she was taken well before her time, because I don't feel old with this lady. And but I want to say she's one that is now working with you, if you can take it that way. And because I feel like she's one supporting this, because of the ominosity that you almost shut the doors again and just wasn't keen on coming back out, if you know what I mean. So he comes in with authority, comes in with the business-like, he comes in with a leap of faith, and he comes in with giving you choices on direction. In which pathway will I go, you know? And it's okay to have a little bit of isolation, but too much isolation's no good for the health. Kind of disorientates and adds a lot more other things. But it's you stepping out. You've got the communication, you've got that friendship, that bubbliness, you've got the energy coming in, because it's tiring. And so it's just coming in with all these levels. And remember that you are a shining light to people and people look up to you. Okay? Not everything is wrong and not everything is like a dagger. And because we can when we come through a load of, I'll just say SHIT. I haven't said the word, but I'll just say that we can put other meanings into things, okay? And it kind of grows arms and legs. So push all that aside, take you out of the equation. Other people have the problem, okay? So I hope that made sense, and thank you for listening to me. Right. Arabella, are you there? Arabella, and then Paula. Angel. Alison. Next 4. Because we've got about 10 minutes left. And if anybody tells you that this is a wonderful life and it's a wonderful vocation, they've missed out the bit of the hurt, emotions, the pain, and what we've got to go through when we are connecting with people. And it's not the easiest of jobs, but it does give a lot of satisfaction. Alison, okay, because I don't see anybody else coming in. Alison, choices, decisions, unsure which way to go, pulling back and forth, trying to sort other folk out, and I'm tired. So you're getting energy coming in. And I want to say that you've got the fire coming in because you've got the bit between your teeth, and you are focused. You've reinvented yourself because you've got the phoenix there as well. So you've got the changes and you're reinventing yourself and you're standing up to be counted, okay? And you've also got, can I say as well that a very, very strong lady at your back pushing you. And if you don't understand her on the mother link, would you understand her on the grandmother link? Because I've got to mention, she's the one that's giving you the strength at the moment because she was such a strong lady when she was here on the earth plane. Very independent. There's a little bit of anger in and around you as well, Alison, but you are dealing with it, if you can take it that way. I think I've got you on the list. And I want to say that putting the fire in your belly, can I say, because for a while life was kind of like and dull and upsetting, and where's all this coming from? And but you're finding your feet again. You've got a lot of peace coming in now. It's building, and you've got that friendships in the spirit as well. And it's trying to bring back your faith. Would you understand that, Alison? As I said, I'll see all the answers when I come off. And so it's trying to help you with your choices and decisions at the moment. And try not to be too concentrated and try and open up just a little bit. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Right, Kim, Melissa, Vicky, Kim, Melissa, Vicky. Kim, yes. Thank you, Kim. Right. For some strange reason, I want to give you colour. So would you understand where you need to stand your ground at the moment, Kim? Persevere, keep going, because you've come too far to give up. But the rocks look a little bit wobbly. they actually look like a pile of potatoes, but I know they're not. And so it's like, excuse me, remembering how strong you are, okay? You're true to yourself, you're true to your family, and you're true to anybody that is being mistreated. You're brave because you've done so much to get to where you are now. And the strength, if you look back what you've come through, you will see how strong you are. There's a lot of calm communication coming in. The clouds are clear, the sky's clear. So standing your ground seems to be the main thing. And persevere, keep going, don't give up. And do you understand that? And then, mind you, it wouldn't matter if you did answer, because I wouldn't get it till I'm finished. So it's seeing clearly as well, taking away the fairy tales and rising above, can I say? Rising above. It's time to stand up and be counted and be heard, if you can take it that way. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Melissa. Vicky. Sam. Cornelia. And Misa. It's like the Wheel of Fortune. Who's going to pop in? Okay, Vicky, you've jumped in, so we'll come to you. Ow. Golly gosh. Right, Vicky. Cornelia, stay where you are. You have this one. So I want to say that, would you understand that things is going a bit more smoothly for you now, Vicky? Because I feel that you're going with the flow rather than going against it. So it's been changes and turns that you're now coming with the flow. And when you get the green carp, I want to say that luck is changing as well. But you've got choices and decisions to make, but you're progressing, if you can take it that way. And it feels that it feels just tickety-booing in around you at the moment. It just feels that everything's slotting into place. Have you made up? Because the bridge is complete. Okay? So would you understand where there would have been a situation where the bridge was needing a couple of bricks put into it because of disagreements, because it looks complete there. So there's an issue in that direction that has now come full circle and has been dealt with. Lighting candles in remembrance and lighting candles for people past. But the light comes in for you as well to show you the way, Vicky. And I want to say that it just feels everything's progressing now how it should. But do your choices and decisions, because the more that you leave decisions, the more they become complicated. Okay, so I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Cornelia. No, can't make up it. I'm trying to see the little stuff, but I can't. Cornelia. Right. It feels like it's all about the luxury, Cornelia. So it's like treats. But hardening the shell because it's been a bit delicate, and trying to sort of like just carry on in the daily life. I've never tasted lobster, and but I know it's expensive. And so liking the finer things in life. I want to give you letters, old-fashioned letters. So whether you've come across them or you still write them, you've got to bring in your creativity and look outside the box and use your creative skills and choices and decisions, but a calming blue. So I don't feel as if the throat is being stressed at any point just now. You've got one of that jeweled crosses. And so there's faith coming in. And would you understand the wishes for life to be a little bit better? And it's bringing in that, can I say, trying to balance things and money. So it's bringing out those wishes and sending it out into the universe to make things a little bit better and a bit more balancing the scales. I want to give emeralds as well. And I want to give, I can't remember the properties of gemstones at the moment. But the claws are shut. So things is moving forward. Okay. And would you understand looking forward to a holiday where you're able to indulge yourself? And it's because I just feel respite, if that makes sense, Cornelia. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. The Starlight, you were on earlier on, wasn't you? Sure you were. Oh, yes, you were. You were on. Right, so Starlight, come back, come back. And we're just about... I want to be able to see your answer either, Stace, because I've got 3 left. Right, Starlight. Seven of Wands. Needing to gain understanding in everything in and around you, and especially if you've choices and decisions to make, and especially if there's an argument or disruption in and around you. You need all the information, okay? This makes it look as if you're trapped in a corner. So it's finding the best way for moving forward, because you don't want to, can I say, not quite liking conflict, but you're not happy doing conflict. And it just feels that, would you understand, you go through a phase where you're blamed for everything? You know, it seems to be it's always your fault. That's your fault it happened. And why did you say that? That's your fault, he's in a bad mood. And, you know, because it just seems that everything's pointing. But gaining understanding in everything in and around you, if you look at it differently, then you can take the blame out of you. This is just other folks' ideas. But I just feel trapped at the moment, Starlight. Career, decisions, pathways, and just trying to make a sense of all the muddles. So you would understand that choices and decisions and movement forward, what to do for the best to make things balance. And I want to say that would you understand Switzerland? Because I've just got Edelweiss. Edelweiss. I want to give you a bunch of Edelweiss for some strange reason. I'm unsure on what they look like, but I want to give you Edelweiss. And I know that that's Scotland. Scotland, Switzerland. Oh dear. And I want to say that just trying to break down the barrier or the barriers that has been built for moving forward. Okay, so I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with you. Right, ever so quickly, because Misa wasn't there. Lisa, I did see Lisa a minute ago, and was it Kai that just quickly jumped in? So, very fast, and thank you to Stacey for hosting this program. Lisa, the Empress, time for you to stand up and be counted. Take on that nice criticism that you get and enjoy it, rather than sort of just taking it sort of like half-heartedly and blushing. And she comes in with authority, the business-like, stand up and be counted, persevere, keep going because you come too far, and keeping your faith because it's been challenged, okay? And I want to say that I only see you're well, lovely. And I want to say that believing in yourself and taking the self-doubt away, because issues in and around have started sort of like nipping a little bit, and you would understand that it brings in the doubt. You've got the cloak of green, new beginnings, new starts, new pathways. Live the dreams and do what you want, because this is your life. And if you wish to do more things to open up and build up your confidence, then do it for yourself. You don't have to do it for others, but do it for yourself. Okay? It's all there. It's all there. The connection, the working, and everything, making it a bit more stable and taking away the self-doubt that Little Whispers puts into us all. Okay? So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. And Kai, is it Kai? I make out 3-6 at the end, because it's all kind of like mishmashed. And it's just a gentle knockback, Lisa. And this happens in this career. So it's kind of like letting you know, to try and rise above it. And ever so quickly, we'll just take this one for Kai, and then I can let lovely Stacey go. The star. Kai. Can I say living the dream? Kristen, thank you. And so it's, yeah. And it's bringing in cleansing, water, energy, bringing in the nighttime, peace, comfort, although sometimes nighttime eludes you. Bringing in January, bringing in, can I say, the change of luck and directions. So it's believing in yourself and bringing in this, like the qualities you've completed at the moment, and you're completing again, but you've still got choices and decisions to make. But the movement forward is there, the calm is there, the communication is there, building up confidence for the move forward. Sunflower is the strongest flower that you can ever get, and it survives anything, and it will grow anywhere. So this is your time to put your seeds in and be all you can be. Okay? So, Kristen, I hope that makes sense. And thank you for working with me. I want to say thank you to Stacey for today. It was challenging with my side as far as techno goes, but hopefully it'll be all smoothed out for next week. I'm glad to be back, and enjoy your life and have as much as what you can, okay? And try and block off the ears to those who have green eyes or don't want you to have a peaceful life, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I've no idea how to get off this.